Double honors to our elder apostles as well as the elder bishops who labor to teach us this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word of truth, sincerity, and indeed. We are a branch of Great Millstone, Chicago, reporting live again, man, from the belly of the beast. With some more of it, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
All those things are happening. We're going to shift over soon. But yeah, like the situation going on in Albania. Can somebody get, what is that they covet fields, take them by violence? Somebody get that? Get Isaiah 49:11. They want to take some place in, all right? And the one, and they take a man and his heritage. That one too. Baba Shah.
It's Micah 2. I'll start at 1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence."
Right. So they covet fields and take them by violence. It starts off like it's like they're coming to help you. Yeah. Or they just coming to purchase.
Democracy.
But I watched this video where Kushner and his wife, Ivanka Trump, who I keep hearing from people that she got popped by her father, which I wouldn't doubt it, Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. If it happened, I wouldn't be shocked at all, because he clearly, did unnatural things with underage people. But they were on somebody's expensive yacht, and jumped into the clear, clean ocean off the coast of Albania and swam to an island, and then walked up to the top of the island and decided that they was gonna buy it. And it turns out that's a very important habitat to different animals and stuff. It's it's a lot of natural. It's what you call an ecosystem. It's got a really big ecosystem with all different types of home to special animals. So they say they're gonna come in and build with care, not to affect the after you a goddamn lie. You're gonna come and bring all kind of chemicals and poison and destroy the water and the land, and all the animals gonna die and the reef's gonna die. Stop.
They turtles gonna have herpes.
Exactly.
Esau did.
I still ain't figured that out. How the hell a turtle get herpes, man?
Sex, man.
How?
Esau please everything on the earth but his own woman, man.
Okay. Yeah, man. So right now, there's a mass rebellion of the people of Albania against Kushners and against Zionism in its whole, because that's the way the people of Albania are looking at it. They looking at this as an American move to colonize, right? To try to colonize and take over land that's not theirs. All right, while promising we're gonna preserve the environment. No, you're not. You're gonna come in and put up concrete, and like I said, and dump all matter of chemicals into the water, into that ecosystem, killing all those fish and all those birds, all those different, it's a habitat of all these birds. They're gonna destroy it all, man, just so they can have a gated community in somebody else's land.
Exactly.
You always want to come to somebody else's where they live and put up a community and put gates up so they can't walk around their own land. Who the hell are you to move to somebody else's land and put up gates? All right?
Yeah, I want to keep everybody out your land. All type of gates to keep everybody away from you. You got to have papers and documentation, but you can just go steal everybody else.
Stole this land too, shit.
Yeah.
And say they discovered it.
But that's exactly the verbiage that Ivanka Trump used. Ivanka said that, she said that, we discovered it. We discovered this little island and we walked up it barefoot to the very top and looked back down at the ocean and decided we could really do something with this.
I got one to back up the Elder Malcolm.
Bring it out, bro.
Get down on these Edomites. This is Habakkuk 2 and 4. It said, behold, his soul, which is lifted up. It says, behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him.
You're going to make that shit, bro.
But the just shall live by his faith.
Oh, shit. I got it. Yeah, we just moving over. Yeah, well, she'll get the message.
Put it right there. What do you want, right here?
Out here,
The sign?
like right next to it.
Okay.
Right here. There you go. Perfect.
You can get big.
Perfect.
As possible.
All right, as we continue.
Yeah, but just going back to these Edomites, you know, being covetous and murderous and idolatrous, all right, and just proud. This is Habakkuk 2 and 4. It says, behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also, because he transgressed by wine, which is his philosophies and his doctrine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as deaf, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
He can never have enough. And wherever they go, they create hellish conditions, hell on earth, man. But hell is a condition, not an actual place.
That's right.
All right? And they create hellish conditions wherever they go. Okay? So anybody got that article? You got it. Yes, sir. Go ahead, brother.
He ain't like that. That wicked ass Mexican, that know the kingdom nigga, he said hell is condition. That ain't what he left in the Catholic Church. He was minding his business. As soon as you said that, he looked up. Niggas talk about Jake gotta go. Go ahead.
It says Kushner-backed Albania resort sparks protests, EU concerns. It says Donald Trump's son-in-law linked to a mega project on Albania's protected coast that has triggered protests and EU scrutiny over risks to flamingos and endangered habitats.
So EU scrutiny. So that goes at division. So you know the scripture. Somebody grab that. Go ahead.
It says bulldozers, barbed wire fences, and security guards dragging protesters.
No, yeah. So this is real, man. Them Albanians ain't playing. Bulldozers, security guards grabbing people. Go ahead.
It says barbed wire fences and security guards dragging protesters across the sand are not the images Albania hoped would dominate headlines just days after it received positive signals from Brussels over progress in its EU accession talks. Yet there's precisely what happened in the Northern Lagoon area, a protected landscape on the country's southern coast. At the center of the dispute is the proposed Vernick Peninsula development, a tourism project linked to Jared Kushner, the son-in-law of U.S. President Donald Trump. What started as a fight over construction in a protected area has grown into a wider debate about development, environmental protection, and Albania's future in Europe.
Yeah, so what it comes down to is that them Albanians don't want them little hats on their land. And they pretty much openly said that. Because you know, a lot of people in Albania, I think they're mostly Muslim. All right, but they got a Christian population there too, but they're mostly Muslim, and they got very conservative ways, and they really into their families and stuff, man. You know, they really into they.
They love Jake.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, Albanians be
They
messing
came
with
to
Jake.
O-Block. They already showed you the mafia.
But I used to, you know, I knew a couple Albanians. I used to
Man, I
work
know a lot
with
of
them, some Albanian women, and they was cool. They actually fucked with Jake. But the issue is, you know, they also very family orientated people. All right, and you know, and the little hats are into, well, you know the stuff that they into, weird stuff.
Yeah.
Now they'll try to protect their own little family, but in the meantime they're doing all kind of crazy shit to other people's children.
Exactly.
Because you gotta understand that if you're not a little hat, they look at you as just cattle.
They call you the boys.
Right. You don't matter. Your children don't matter. Your life doesn't matter. And then they try to pretend that that's not their stance when it actually is. And many people know that now. You know, many people know it. Y'all can stop looking.
Yeah, y'all, you
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be merciful, man.
It said, on the morning of May 30th, activists walked through the pine forest and sand dunes to reach the construction site. Waiting for them were construction equipment, newly erected fences, and private security guards. Videos shared on social media showed demonstrators being forcibly removed from the area, sparking public outrage.
Now think about it. How can you bring security guards to my land, to where I live, foreign security guards to drag me off where I live? Think about that, man. And that's the mindset of these Edomites, man. It really is.
Esau's gonna get dealt with.
You know? How dare you walk freely on the land where you were born and live? How dare you?
It's crazy
Right.
because how they don't want Amalek over there in their land, but Amalek right now is blasting. This is spiritual. It's on the carnal level, but it's very spiritual. How Amalek blasting on Kanye West because he's saying we the Israelites, and he's saying that they are who they are. All right, but the Albanians they said so they blackballed Kanye from all these countries that they've been blackballed from, by the way. And they said he can't perform here, he can't perform there. The Albanians just built a 60,000 seat stadium for Kanye to come perform, and it's already sold out in Albania.
That's what's up.
See, so they fuck with us. They building a 60,000 stadium. It's already sold out.
Wow.
Kanye West. Because they said he couldn't perform. They said we come here.
Perform here, brother.
They already Kanye turned up.
Yeah, and I hope he do that one song.
Yeah.
I hope he do that one
He
song.
gonna do it. He gotta do it. That's why they said he can't perform nowhere else. They trying to fuck up his money. But that's spiritual though.
And that's that's their MO. Speak against them, They wanna ruin your way of life, destroy your family, destroy your livelihood,
Right.
and all that. And if they don't do it that way, they'll just do it carnally by sending soldiers upon you.
Yeah.
But just like just off the topic a little bit, they invaded Lebanon and wasn't expecting them. Lebanese been whooping their ass.
Getting the
All right?
flops.
Yeah, they
broke in the nigga house.
They ran
and
up.
doing.
They ran up. That dude that run up.
They get done up.
Right, and then he realized, he ran up on the wrong one.
Yeah.
Because he ran up
Normally
on the
how
dude,
it happens.
and he didn't know that dude had them hands.
Right.
My man, what's his name?
Super Ray.
No, what's that one comedian? Shit, I can't think of his name right now. But anyway, he ran up on him, and my man had them hands.
Yeah.
All right, where your heart at? Black man.
Black man, they do it for that.
Right.
But that's what Esau did. He ran in there and got the flops on him.
Yeah, because they showed how, because basically they went crying to the European Union, saying how they want these guys, their weapons to be deemed illegal.
Yeah.
You invaded them. They was at home.
That's right.
You ran in their house. And so basically what it turns out, because I saw it, they showed these little small drones, but they can get up close, and basically the ID, the IDF pulled up and was coming out, and the drones flew right into their vehicles. Right.
Got him.
Yeah, right, like that. And now they met, right?
Yeah, surprise.
Right. And then they're saying, because these things can come up on us and we don't know, we don't even have a chance. Nigga, you shooting and blowing up houses and homes and schools, and you attacking people that's non-combatants, kids. They didn't know either. Yeah, they mad because they on their maneuvers and the things just over them.
That's right.
And then it's like it'll wait for them, one of them to look up, then it's like you want to see it coming. So when he say, "Oh shit," boom, that's when he get them, and that's what's happening to him. And I found it comical. That you're right, that you've been bombing and destroying and invading and all these things, and then when somebody's actually able to fight you back, you blowing up and killing children and women and blowing up schools, and man, it's a really dirty thing to do a deed, and then when the medics are coming to save people, because that's what they've been trained for, and that's what they do, you wait for the medics to get there and then blow it up again.
Yeah.
That's a war crime.
To kill up that is the most cowardly, bitch-made bull. Look, you should be ashamed. What part of the warrior code is this?
That's just
This is right. That has got nothing to do with being a warrior, man.
at all.
Warriors don't get down like that, which lets you know that they're not really a warrior people. They're warlike people, but they're not a warrior people. There's a difference. There's a difference between being a warrior culture versus being a warlike people. There's a huge difference, man. All right. Go ahead.
But if I can say this, Esau's form of combat is very cowardly. To see your enemy going against you man to man, and you shoot drones at them. Meanwhile, you somewhere in a whole different land. Cowardly.
Or they want to fight you from 10 miles away.
He playing the video game.
Yeah.
He got it plugged up. he got it like this, and he's zapping motherfuckers. Yeah.
He bombing schools, bombing hospitals.
He think he playing Metal Gear Solid with Snake.
He just on it. Basically, he on an episode of GTA.
Yeah. And whole time,
He just riding around, jumping out, shooting and robbing, and you know, whatever.
Well, his blessing is the
Ooh,
sword.
that's a nice car.
He
hopped
need
out.
that sword.
Break himself.
Right.
Dark Web type shit.
Did you ask for that Revelation 17 and 16?
I did not. Go ahead and get it.
No, because we was talking about how everybody don't fuck with him. This is Revelation 17. Revelation 17 and 16, it said, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the Lord, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. So in the end, it's going to be the whole world against America and Israel.
And you can clearly see that at this point. Anyone who can't see that is because they looking the other way. All right? You can clearly see that.
They got their head in the sand.
Because especially now that they're trying to unite, because that bill is out there now.
Yep.
The unification of the Israeli troops, IDF with American troops, and on average Americans, they mad about that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Not the little hat Americans, but
Right.
most most Americans are very angry about that. They're not happy about that at all, man.
They never collaborated with the U.S. to spill blood in any of the U.S. wars, but here it is.
Never.
You can drag U.S. troops into foreign wars and spill their blood. That's gonna cause these Edomites to rise up.
Yeah, because they know the trick, man. What that means is that American sons and daughters is gonna get put on the front line.
Exactly.
That means that your children, your sons, your daughters, your nephews,
Don't die for my bank.
gonna go die for the guy who owns your bank.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep. They snatching motherfuckers up in Ukraine.
You gonna go die for the dude who owned the bagel shop.
With that
Right.
long nose.
Okay?
If I can add to your point, the IDF, they've been collaborating with ICE. They're already in ICE.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
well,
very
I-
part of ICE.
Yeah. They said they got more IDF agents than any other state right here in Illinois, especially in Chicago.
You best believe they're gonna be used too.
That's right. Knock you niggas over the head, man.
Okay?
That's right.
And now especially it's well known, you know, and I found that amazing. I still find that hard to believe. Damn, Mississippi was solid. But I still find that amazing that the fact that
Yeah, the Sabbath saving them tonight.
the whatchamacallit, the IDF, I mean not the IDF, well I guess they are the IDF, but ICE really is a branch of the IDF at this point. But ICE has a bigger budget than the United States Marine Corps. All right? They have a bigger budget than the United States Marine Corps. Right?
Big Bronx. Reminisce.
Nigga. Wow. But it's the same color. That's his girl. She's trailing behind him. That's my traffic. That's funny.
And the lyrics she listened to, they already let you know. She been tossed up in the hotel by multiple dudes.
Hotel, an abandoned house. It started in an abandoned house when she was 15, yeah. You know, when she was 15, she just grew up into the hotel with the big tree. I was telling not to change the subject, but I told the elder, I said, I'm so into the shit right now at this point. I understand every woman I've ever been with multiple men at the same time, been with another woman. This place just defiled, man. Just deal with them, have sex with them. Watch a couple episodes of that Riverdale, and outside of that, definitely.
Yeah,
You can't really do nothing with them.
Right.
They all been dealt with.
My spirit is I can't do it.
They all been dealt
I
with.
can't do it.
They all been dealt with, man.
You know, I real life. I'm sitting at the table with a chick that I didn't really like her, but you know, I was dealing with this. Was many years ago. I was a young man. I wasn't even 20 years old yet. But I'm sitting at a damn table, and there's 8 other men at that table. All right, 7 Marines and one squid. Squid is what we call Navy guys. All right, yeah, 7 Marines and 1 squid, 1 sailor,
7 series.
all soldiers, and we all had one thing in common.
Y'all fuck that chick.
Right? There. Okay. And then, you know, and I found out, you know, because I thought, damn, this happened too fast, too easy. Right.
They don't believe like I believe
Okay.
through.
And so then I'm sitting at that table, I don't even know how it came up. And I'm like, damn, nigga, you You too. Even the Italian dude. All right? It was an Italian dude sitting at the table with us.
Vinny.
Right.
Because of Vinny.
Man, Vino had hit too. Actually, his name was Rico. Now that I think about it, Rico had hit too, man. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
Everybody at that table, you know.
And actually somewhere teaching her children and her grandchildren.
No, right. And so, you know, so you know, a woman like that, and then all of a sudden she's like, well, you just stopped calling. You didn't come to me. I was like, shit, everybody came. That's why I stopped coming. Said, I ain't trying to deal with that. You know? Then exactly.
What type of nigga you think I am?
Well, that's like, yeah. Then I found out after I left, there was a young Marine that came behind me when I was leaving, you know, his name was Richardson. And Richardson kind of looked like if we were standing together, you could think we was related. All right. So then she set a bead on him, and you know, and so so when I heard about it, I said, somebody please tell Richardson what's up with that girl, because he didn't know, you know. And like you see, he called it a base bunny, we called him bar hog.
Right. Yeah.
And chicks like that, what they did was they would come to the club. The club, every Marine base, every Navy base got nightclubs on.
Yeah.
NCO clubs. And they allowed the civilian women to come on the club. And so you got women to come on the base and go to the club. So what happens is you got them women, what they do is they looking for a young soldier that they can scream they pregnant. And he gon' and so he gon', you know, especially get a young one fresh out of home, he homesick, he a virgin.
Still wet behind the ears.
Right, and that's what they looking for.
Yeah.
All right, exactly. Okay, because I had a roommate like that, and the same thing. And I was trying to tell him,
You
man,
ain't gave him up?
Right, and I told him, man, I gained him up in so many ways. I really did, because he used everybody to smack him around. He finally stood up for himself, and people started fucking with him. But he was a little rich kid from Southern Illinois. His father, you know, he basically his father owned a chain of stores and stuff like that.
Definitely.
All right. So, and he was one of them people who joined the Marine Corps just to, he joined the Marine Corps just to piss off his father. Right? Literally, because his father would have never, you know, ordained that. His father would have never, because his father wanted to groom him and mold him to take him. But he, fuck you, Dad, and he went and joined the Marine Corps. And he was a bitch nigga and barely made it. And he stayed in trouble because they were always checks from him, taking his rank from him. But it didn't matter because he got an allowance from his father and that was bigger than his check.
Daddy one buck.
Right? So yeah, Esau saw it. It was good having him a roommate because we had all that damn equipment and shit. You know, we had the best stereo equipment, all that. All right? Right, I put it as a use, man. But let's get back into the scriptures.
Deuteronomy 27:17. Curse be he that removeth his neighbor's landmark, and all the people shall say Amen.
Right. So this won't be the first time, you know, that you have some issues trying to move, and they try to do the same thing to Kosovo. All right. Somebody got their article on Kosovo. They try to do the same thing there, man. All right. And I just find it amazing that it's 2026 and the colonization has not stopped. That's why I named this video that. The name of this video is Colonization and Murder Continues. Because they still colonizing and they're still murdering. Especially Jake here in America. We're going to talk about that. All right? Go ahead, bring it out, bro.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 11 and verse 17. But he, knowing their thoughts, said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and a house divided against a house fallen.
There it is, man. A house divided against itself is going to fall, man. All right? Think about, we were talking about Game of Thrones earlier. Look at what happened with the house of Targaryen. How they were warned. When the niece was banging her uncle.
Yeah.
And then fighting against her own brothers.
Her brothers.
Her father's others, you know,
his heirs.
His heirs. Okay?
You can never go wrong. You gotta have a bag to stay here.
It's
more expensive.
Right? So
then she started banging his broad.
Damn,
she started banging his
broad. Then she started bringing he had a side piece and she started scissoring her.
Yeah. Now she finna play Supergirl.
Your daughter is a whore.
Oh, he cut that nigga's head off.
He can keep his tongue.
He said he could keep his tongue. I said, I'll have your tongue. He said, no, he cut that nigga head. Because he was the one who was freaking him.
Yeah.
He was like, no,
Her
fuck
uncle.
that. Yeah, her uncle. Yeah, he cut that nigga's head off. He said he could keep his tongue.
Bro, there was so much love behind that whore.
Yeah, I need the clip like that. We need the clip like that shit, bro.
Yeah.
He said it so villainous. He said it with so much conviction, but
He knew it was his last words. He ain't give a fuck, man.
Right.
yeah. He's
Yeah,
right.
it was his last word, so he had to make that shit count. Right. Then the hound say, "You shit it, Diane."
You shit
He,
it,
right.
man,
He said.
yeah.
He said, "You got any last words?"
Fuck me.
And he said, "Right." He said, "That's it. You shit it, Diane." He killed that nigga.
Stupid ass.
You gotta say some epic shit like my man did.
Oh. He said it with so much conviction. Yeah, that's a gentleman. That's somebody Mexican son.
Vote for Pedro.
What's that mean?
He probably he's like
Yeah.
that's he probably he a Jake. He a Jake for sure. That's
Because you
freaking,
know
man.
when Jake be like that, they gotta go overboard with it.
A nigga freaking him.
They gotta
too.
be super flamboyant. Yeah, you're right. Probably one of them
One of these high niggas over
hardcore
here.
rap niggas.
One of these high niggas, man.
One of them street rap niggas is
There's some shit that nigga Captain Tazariak said, and it was actually kind of true, bro. He said you can tell that the white man is naturally just gay. He said because they wear it well. He said when you see a nigga that's gay, they're over the top with it. They're flamboyant. It don't look right.
They hide it not.
they be extra.
Yeah, even the garbage can get a steak.
They be extra flamboyant, man.
That shit was
Like,
funny, but
wow,
it was real.
You can't. How now there? Well, an affliction shirt like he be rolling.
Yeah, man.
That nigga do not roll.
He roll with other men.
He's a sword fighter.
It's true. Damn.
All these soft ass niggas through.
He's a black belt sword
Oh
fighter.
shit! I got the picture. All right. Okay, bring out. God damn.
Pass me the 200. I want to see how that feels. That nigga a D. Pass me the 200.
When basically no. They tried to buy up some land. They tried to buy up some land in Kosovo, and the people revolted against them. Kosovo, Kosovo. Yeah, if you can find something on it. Meanwhile, somebody get Jeremiah 49:11. They didn't want to remain. Psalms 49:11. Then they want to rename every damn thing. On top of that.
Yeah.
I got it.
You got that song, Greek?
Psalm 49 and verse 11, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own name.
So like the elder was saying, they call their lands after their own names. They think they'll go on forever. America was named after an Edomite. All right? Africa was named after an Edomite. And that's for all you Pan-Africanism. Asia was named after an Edomite, you know? Because the Lord said that what? In Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judge thereof, if not wearing who was he. He the man who did this. We just read it, that he was a proud man, not to keep it at home, so we can do it.
It's Psalm 49 and verse 11, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
And that's just not gonna happen, man. You know, because the scriptures let you know in the book of Numbers, the land 144, the land should not be cleansed by the other blood that was shed in it, but by the blood of him that shed it. So any land they ever went to go into, they went to rape, rob, and murder.
I'm not sure.
So they gonna get a judgment for that. They not going into lands that, like the elder was saying, you living here peaceably. You going in there to rape, rob, and murder. So the blood has to be cleansed with your blood. Somebody get that too. Get that number.
It's this Numbers 35 and 33. It says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
So long as you're going into these countries whether that's the Israelites, whether that's the other heathens, because these heathens belong to us anyway. We the ones that's gonna show them how to live, not you. So any place you go to and rape, rob, and murder, you have a blood debt on that land. Beautiful dog. You have a blood debt on that land. All right? And the only way you gonna pay that blood debt is with blood, man. We know that. He's looking at me all goofy and shit. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
Here it is. You see how he looked when we said he had a blood debt on the land? He is definitely a Malachite, man.
I'm gonna let you throw out. They stick out.
I got Ezekiel.
Anybody got
After you. This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So you got a long historical record of bloodshed and land grabs unrighteously that's going to be paid back to you, i.e. that blood debt. All right, and that's what these Edomites are most afraid of, especially these issues, especially the small hats.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why they don't want to acknowledge who they are. You know, and you know, and in their defense, I mean, I can't blame them. I wouldn't want to. In their defense, I can't blame them. Yeah. All right. But the flip side of that coin is that it is what it is.
I got to press that real quick. This John 10:10. It says, the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill, murder, and to destroy. I had come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly.
Right. So, and I'm glad that you said you read that scripture and you threw that out there because it's written there, killed. All right. But in the actual, when you go into the scriptures, you go into the Hebrew, that word there is murder. It's murder. It's not killed. There's a difference between killing and murdering. Because if someone is killed within the Holy Scriptures, that means that they were guilty of something that they did wrong. So there's a difference.
Like homosexuality.
Right. So there's a big difference between
adultery.
Getting it right. So there's a huge difference between murder and kill. They're not the same. All right. So like for example, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. All right. The second part of this video, the name of this murder. All right. And we're here in Babylon, in America. It's still going on. It's still going on with Esau, Edom, no matter where they are. Colonizing and murder. All right, so you got two different stories. You got the story of these two big Edomites. I think they were twins. All right, the kid was they were all teenagers. The two Edomites rode up on a small Jake. The Jake about 140 pounds, 5'8" by 140. All right, the Edomites were both like football players, over 6 foot tall, 220, 230 pounds. All right, and they came over to try to physically remove Jake from his seat, and Jake defended himself and stabbed one of them.
That's right.
Right? So exactly. So now Austin is facing. I mean not Austin, but what was the kid's name? All right, but
the black
Carmelo. So Carmelo Anthony. So Carmelo Anthony is facing prison time for murder when it was actually self-defense. Now and then you have another story where Rick Child and his son chased a 14-year-old, man, barely a man. You 14 years old. That was my thought. It's like, why is this face still standing, and why are those two still breathing in y'all neighborhood? But anyway.
Oh no, they had them blacks. I say that them blacks came up there. They had the police. They had barricade. The police had Esau and his unrighteous decree crew. The police had it barricaded. The blacks came. Them niggas came up there.
Okay.
And they had like wheeler trucks. They had all these police trucks blocking up, barricading the gas station. The niggas came up there. I'll give them that.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. All right. So
Epstein through.
So anyway, they So anyway, this young man had 4 bottles of water. I watched the video. I finally watched it, and you saw him put all 4 bottles back.
Right. Yeah.
He didn't take the bottle.
He went.
And this man, it made me think about now I understand why O-Dog took out that
goop,
right? Because because the truth of the matter is it was a mother that incited that, because she was the one that was, the water, beloved. She was the one that was all over him, all right?
Hurry up and buy.
You know, right, pretty much. Hurry up and buy, all right? So he decided, I'm not buying shit. He put
Right.
the waters back and left, and she lied and said that he took them.
This
And
is
so,
weird.
and so this little bitty dude, these two larger men, child son and himself, packing, went after him. Now it turns out that this little nigga had a gun, right? But the gun was in his backpack.
Right.
He had pulled out a gun on him. He was
They
running.
murdered him.
He was running away from them. He was running away from them, and he got shot in the back. And God knows, I don't know if he just shot him once, if he stood over me, you know. But he got scared, running it by himself, looking up at his enemy.
It shows he wasn't the aggressor. The aggressor is not going to run away. They're going to antagonize shit. He would have upped on them if he was the aggressor.
They murdered him.
They murdered him.
He even went outside and pulled the thing out and waiting on them to come out the door.
And even if he did steal, if we want to really technically go into the law, like the elder just broke down, killing and murder, when you go into the law, the stealing is not something that's punishable by death.
It's not.
And when you read the law, the Ten Commandments, it says la'ah, meaning don't, you know, it says la'ah taratazak in the Hebrew. When we read it, when we say it in the prayers, and that word means murder. It don't mean
I don't know
kill.
Christian shit, but I'm still
You
going
know,
back.
la'ah taganah, la'ah taratazak, you know, one of the 2 commandments. You know? So look, we got y'all card on this. Y'all about to pay.
So anyway, they murdered this boy, and he got let off. The jury found him not guilty. So it's clear that there's an anti-Jake, you know, or black, so-called black, and he got in line on cold with that.
Somebody get
All
that
right.
song.
He got online, he got in cold with that. And then the flip side of that coin is that Carmelo Anthony, this little skinny dude, got jumped by 2 large football playing white guys, right? And he pulled out a blade and put it on one of them. And when he told them not to touch him and to leave him alone, and they grabbed him and touched him anyway, all right? And now he's getting charged with murder for defending himself, all right? And the dynamic between the 2 things, and there's no real justice. They make Carmelo Anthony out to be like he's the worst thing, you know, since Hitler. All right? That's what they're doing. Meanwhile, Rick Child gets to go and skip off into the sunset with his family. All right? While making his money, you know, one of them dogs that licked the swords of Jake. Somebody get that in the curses. The heathen that is around thee shall get up above thee very high. Somebody grab that. Because he's proud. All right? Mistreating Jake. And he probably popped a few Jake women over the years, too.
He actually has a history of assaulting and you know what I mean, bullying Jake.
Yeah, and he shot 2 people already.
Exactly. So he has a history of being trigger happy when it comes to a certain demographic. So for him to murder this young man in cold blood and get off scot-free, that's like an icing on the cake. You know, that's the biggest reveal.
Yeah, I'm sure they had a party for him too.
Oh yeah.
And when you read the comments, you know, Esau signing on. Good job, Rick. Good job, child.
Yeah.
One less minute. Go ahead, brother.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
And so, and listen, yeah. So that's pretty much showing you that we would be on the bottom. The curse is letting you know. But this also shows you too, when you considering what happened to Carmelo Anthony, and the question is, well, why did he run? You know, the video clearly showed the boy put the water, okay, back on the shelf, back into the container. All right. He didn't have the bottle of water. All right. my best English accent right there. All right, but he didn't have the water though, man. He put it back, and now and the question is, well, if he didn't steal, why'd he run? The little nigga was carrying the gun. He didn't want to get caught or seen with that gun.
Exactly.
That's what it was all about.
That's why he ran.
That's why he ran, because he was 14 with an illegal firearm in his bag. That's why he ran. He didn't want to get caught with the gun. So, the flip side of the coin, this little nigga was not innocent. Right?
He's a YN.
He was definitely a YN. And that gun, and matter of fact, that gun probably took the lives of some other YNs already.
Of course.
Okay?
He probably scalped the men in the war.
Okay, or that. Okay?
I got that. I got that. Proverbs that Murphy.
You also can, and I also have to. I was watching a video with what's his name, Amazing Lucas, and I had to agree with him. You gotta get at his parents for that because he one of them Jakes who had a mother and a father. A lot of Jake don't have that in this day and age. They got one or the other, okay? Or they got a step something. Either got a stepmom or a stepdad. It's usually a stepdad.
Sometimes a stepdad.
Damn.
Terrible. Terrible.
They be having a stepdad. They say back when I was growing up, especially these two brothers, you know, back, these two elder brothers right here, you know, even when I was growing up, a man had 3 or 4 kids, or he had a family on the side. Now niggas had 3 or 4 daddies in their lifetime. 5 or 6 daddies. You know, back in the day, your daddy had a kid over here. He got a kid over here. You had 2 or 3 kids. You meet him when you were a teenager. Now you have 5 daddies in your fucking lifetime.
Right. What
You know?
Right.
Exactly.
You meet this 4 nigga look just like you.
Yeah.
Wild as hell.
I done seen it so many times growing up in the hood, man, and it just be fucked up,
Hey,
man.
when you saw what happened to the Buffers,
Oh, yeah, Bruce and Michael Buffer, they ain't
Right,
found out to
right.
those famous grown men.
Yeah,
doing
that's
the
a
same
wild.
thing.
Wow.
Yeah, they definitely some
That's how you
jakes.
know
The
they
suits
some
alone.
Yeah, that's the curses right there.
That's the curses, bro.
Yeah, that's a wild.
They mama probably a jigaboo too, low key. But look, going back to the elder, he had said, I want to make a quick point. He said that dude wasn't innocent. Hey, look, the scriptures say all things the devil one against another. On one side, you see a wicked nigga that's getting judged, but on the other side, you see the hatred that the heathen has towards us.
Yes.
So the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah is the master of judgment. He has to orchestrate that just like that.
and for his parents to get on TV to try to paint this picture about their, you know, what they all do. They get on TV. My baby wouldn't do this. Your baby was carrying a loaded firearm.
And he was a nigga.
Right?
They shared a baby picture.
Ah, yeah,
Right.
yeah, they had a
Okay?
nigga was on the baseball team in 6th grade.
Right.
That little demon. This nigga that killed 35 Negroes. The nigga got that little foot. He got that basketball picture in 6th grade.
Right, especially Esau.
Little demon, man.
How did they'll especially
That bitch wicked as
they
hell.
extra do that with Esau. They'll show his
Yeah.
first grade picture.
Right.
How did this little angel grow up
Right.
to kill so many people?
Right.
Timothy McVeigh ass nigga. I know she ain't making it.
Okay?
I had
That's my style right
I had a precept. Look, this is
She got on my wedding dress too. That's what's up.
This is Proverbs chapter 6 verse 30. It says, I'll read it in the NLT. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 30 in the NLT.
Nigga love the church thing.
It says, that's funny. Excuses might be found for a thief who steals because he is starving. But if he is caught, he must pay back 7 times what he stole, even if he has to sell everything in his house.
Right, and to say nothing about putting them to death, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right?
A fucking ball of water.
Yeah, right, over a bottle of water. All right? Yeah, man, you go, come on, man.
Yeah, that's righteous.
You gonna put a young boy to death over a bottle of water,
Over
really?
something you got for damn near a penny. Because see, what you little gooks do is the same thing them filthy ass Ishmaelites do. See, we get on the white man, but yep, that's what they do.
Yeah, they go to
They buy a
Costco.
jigaboo.
Yep.
They find these little jigaboos. They buy a ball a link card, like the elder said. They go to Costco. They go to fucking Sam Clubs, and they get it off that. Say the bitch got $200. They'll give them a damn bottle of liquor if they sell liquor. They'll give them $60. They'll take that $200.
Give
They
us
go
some
to-
milk,
Yeah.
and they'll give us some milk, some diapers, and some Newports.
Yep.
They might even crack.
Definitely if it's Ishmael.
Right? They gonna go to
Right.
the back room. She gonna bend over.
Do some hurrah.
Right?
Right. So they gonna give us $60 for that 300, 400 on that link card, cash. And they gonna take it to Sam's Club and sell it to you niggas for $4. See, you heathens going into slavery. That's your last stop.
Thus said the Bible, not us.
That's right.
If you don't like it, you know, you take it up with the Lord, man. All right, the Bible actually says that.
Straight up, man.
And if your pastor didn't teach you that, it's because he don't know nothing.
He a false prophet.
Or he a false prophet. Well, you know, how you expect him to know something when he wouldn't learn from Esau?
Exactly.
How you gonna go to your enemy to learn anything? All right? When you really consider it and think about it, man. Like your enemy gonna teach you the truth. Especially if
you know you're supposed to be over me, right?
Right, exactly.
You know I'm going into slavery. Look, it say it right here.
Exactly.
Wake up, brother.
You know you can have more than one woman.
Right, exactly.
Soft ass nigga ain't teaching you the truth. Plain. And it's the 144 right there. Hey, yo, you can't get nothing from your enemy, man. That's the proof right there. Don't you know I'm a heathen?
He gonna point all that out.
Look, that's the spirit. Right there.
Okay? Go ahead, brother. Bring it out.
2nd Ezra chapter 6 and 57. And lo, Yahweh, behold these heathens which have been.
These who?
These heathens.
These who?
These heathens.
Heathens.
Which have ever been reputed as nothing, has begun to be lords over us and to devour us. And well, that's, you know, backing off of that dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we got our enemy moving over us right now on this side, man.
She said y'all out here maxing. Niggas definitely maxing. See the heathen through, man. So we got four nice men
you have Amalekites, and then you had, you know, Mr. Chow walking right behind him.
It's the spirit. You can't make
an ice cream cone like it's a rod.
Made out of squid. Squid ice cream. Looks like American penis.
And it was chocolate.
Right.
That shit wicked.
And it was
man.
He just licking and sucking it.
Oh my God, man.
Man, you supposed to go sit down in private somewhere, eat some shit like that, bro. You can't walk down. Right, man, walk down the street with a damn chocolate. Just,
Bro, licking the shit off.
You just can't do that, man.
Looking for a nigga to make eye contact with.
No, not in 2026.
He want to make eye contact. He want to talk. He want to tell
Bro,
you a whole
you need to go sit in your car with them dark ass windows, roll the window up and that shit.
Hey, you see, it's definitely June.
And then it's June.
It's June.
What else is crazy?
Hold on for time. They got this shit where you eat the glizzy. It got a handle on it, but it hides your face. It got two shades of it like this, so you can eat the glizzy.
That's how you know this place is full of wickedness, man. And then the crazy part, if you didn't notice, is today is the 6th month. It's the 6th day, and it's 2026.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
spiritual.
and it's probably
So
gonna be a
much
lot
wicked.
of things and sacrifices done in Hollywood and different places around the world on this day.
And it's finna be the Sabbath.
Worldwide. And it actually fell on the Sabbath too.
Yeah,
When the
tonight
sun
gonna be the
goes down,
Sabbath,
it's the
Lord
real
willing.
Sabbath.
Damn.
You know? So you know he needs some, yeah.
You about to send that MOTB, man. That's a sign. That's a sign right there showing you about sit. That's a sign he's showing you. The Lord is showing you he's about to send this check. And you people saying it ain't that, man. You out of your mind, man. It's crazy, man. This place, these men are about to set up this technology, and they're going to trap you in total slavery.
It's set up. They're getting ready to enforce it.
Yeah.
The infrastructure for it is there.
Man, hurry up.
It's already there. They getting ready to enforce it because I was laughing. You know, you make plans because when they put it in when they put those hand things in the Marianos. I was talking to this lady that I see often at work there, and she ride the bus with me sometimes. I was chatting it up with her, and she told me that those things failed. Nobody wanted to use them. So it was so that's going to show you that there are many Americans that are going to resist this whole digital thing that's being put out by these bankers and the people that control the banks. All right? They're gonna the average public is going to resist them, which means that they're going to have to create conditions. All right? Because when she told me, I started laughing. She was like, "What's and it's like, the Lord spoiling their little shit at one time yet." All right? Because I remember brothers was doing lessons on those when they first got discovered. they got those palm readers in Whole Foods, but nobody would, you know, collectively, people were like, I ain't doing that. People were not down. They weren't with that shit. The American public was not with
They
that.
got them on State and Adams at the Green Line right now too. And you know they redoing the next one, State and Lake. They revealed it to like a super thing. They said it's taking 2 years, but when you look at the palm read on State Adams, they say it's tested, currently not working right now. Palm read, just going to what you said.
Yep.
It's on the train too.
So they're gonna create the situation where you're forced to use it. All right, then that's what they're gonna do.
Elder, if I can add to your point, because you got the 2026 World Cup starting next week, and they're going to be splitting games between Canada, the U.S., and Mexico. And it's estimated every 4 years in the World Cup, whatever country that is hosting, at least 7 to 5 million people, 5 to 7 million people go to that country to visit. And America, they're talking about using the facial IDs, drones to scan people's faces. Hey, it's some shit about to go down.
That's
man.
the spirit. I was just gonna say it.
And they can blame it on the visiting people, say that they did terrorists and snuck in. Yeah, so you know, and I would highly suggest you know the kingdom, man. I know how y'all love soccer. All right, I actually messed with it too, man. I didn't used to. I got into it. I see why they get into it. I get it now.
FIFA Cup.
Yeah, it's actually.
You gotta have some talent like
But it probably wouldn't be the wisest thing to go to them places when they're all filled up like that. All right, it wouldn't be the wisest thing to do that because it's highly likely that Esau may use that World Cup to do some shit. That's, you know, it's highly likely, man. And especially in lieu of everything that's going on right now. Okay, with these gas prices that keep creeping up.
Poly crisis.
Okay.
Yeah. They show you that on that movie, but all this stuff we talking about in this movie, this shit came out in like 2002 with Tom Cruise, Minority Report. You need when he walk into the room, it scanned his eyes, then he tried to get it. They set him up. He tried to get on the train. It scanned his eyes. It read his chip. It shows you exactly where he. It shows you exactly where he was at. You know they located him and stuff. Everywhere you go, it's everybody had a retina scan and the ID pop up. Pop up with everything about him. So like the elder was saying, they wanted it. They have to make it work. They have to set up a scenario. The food. He explained the food. I explained the travel. This brother explained the international travel. This is how they gonna set up that beast. I got it right here. This is Revelation 13 and 16. It said he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. In that movie Minority Report with Tom Cruise, it was in their foreheads. And that's what they doing with a lot of these medical people too, making them walk again, making them talk, see again.
Yeah, and right, because they're bragging about how people who are, she gone, brother. They bragging about how they're talking about how people with back problems, spinal problems, are now walking again because of that chip. You know, so they're gonna try to sell it on this convenience and it's you know, and it's so good for you, so helpful. Yeah. And people gonna buy into it. You know, the dude talking about how he controlling the mouse with his thoughts.
Yeah.
So you can't do this no more, nigga.
They showed you that in the grain.
That's too much. That's too much to do.
Yeah.
That
You a paraplegic.
That Black Mirror episode. Watch that one too. The History of You. When the dude was seeing this woman cheat with the dude, like, show me your clips, and he had the grain, and he was watching this bitch commit adultery off her chip. You could see it on the screen, but they looked down on that girl who said she been there, because they took it out on one girl. They looked it down on her like. They looked at her like the bitch was one of the Flintstones. They gonna make it a popular, a pop culture thing too.
Yeah, you basically the whole thing is that you be outcasted from society.
Yes.
If you don't comply with their bull. As simple as that with their social credit score. That's what it all comes down to, man.
Hold on, say that again, Capo.
It's gonna be a digital prison planet.
That's right.
All right, these people, central bank digital currencies are here, and they're going to take
if
over.
you don't agree, you say something, you know, they'll just turn off your money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You won't be able to pay your bills. You know, you lose your house, lose your car,
Social
lose
credit.
your job, all of that, man.
That social credit score. It's verse 17. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600 306 casa stigma.
That's it.
Spiritual, man, and the Lord about to do. Hey, man, like you were saying, these people, everybody ain't gonna try to comply. They're gonna fight back.
They know they're gonna get meat resistance.
So this is Joel 20 and 22. And the fullness of his sufficiency, he should be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him, and that wicked is going to the laborers. They're about to come and attack you.
Yeah, see,
devils, because they're not going to this.
It's devils attacking devils.
Yeah, devils attacking
see,
devils.
because that's the thing. See, Esau is setting up for this race war, thinking he gonna just shoot and smoke Jacob. Well, he gonna have to worry about the other Edomites.
Yep.
All right. ISIS is preparing these places, but guess who's gonna fill up the places? It's gonna be lots of Edomites. Yep. All right, and there's gonna be lots of them dying under the boots and those IDF stations. Okay, because you know Esau he losing. He finally ready to lose it. All right, and the thing that's gonna really push Esau over the edge is this gun control shit.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, because Esau will handle his woman.
Just open up.
Okay.
You know he ain't going.
He'll handle his woman, but right.
He ain't going.
No, exactly.
That's exactly
There you go. All right, he gonna call up his old service buddies, right? And they gonna play Rambo.
It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High Power of God shall cast the furious of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Yeah. So as soon as he get that system set up to where we're all trapped, see, look, Yahushua, you know, Yahushua, it's not gonna just leave us like worms. All right. Okay. We're not gonna be worms squirming around in the mud, you know, after the rain, and all the birds are sitting up on the branch salivating.
Yeah.
You got all these big ass worms, slow as fuck, can't fight, no protection. Right. Okay, and the birds just coming down and eating them all, man. He's not gonna leave us like that, man. Because the point is that, you know, Esau is cutting off the ring. All right? He knows you're a great boxer, so he gotta break your hands.
Yeah.
Okay? He gotta literally cripple you. Cut off the ring. Okay?
Soft, man.
Make sure you make it where you can't use your dominant hand.
Like you hit him in Gladiator.
Right,
cover the
exactly.
ring.
Cover the ring. Right. Nah, he punctured his lung.
Oh yeah,
He took a spike. He took a spike and punctured one of his lungs.
Yeah.
All right, knowing that would kill him right away. That he would die slowly, he would get weak, and, you know, eventually you fight it, and guess what? They can still beat your ass and took your life. Okay? Y'all smoked the number too, sorry. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bolt of steel shall strike him through.
Right, so them arrows gonna be flying from one end of the earth to the other, man.
Right.
Why? Because, you know, the nations are mad. The nations are mad, they're angry, and they got beef now with the colonizers. Okay? They got beef now. Right? And now they pack.
I'm like literally around like,
Okay? You know, you've been calling the meeting, and you sitting at the table, you know, everybody sitting around the table, and you the only one with a big ass Desert Eagle in your hand, bam, slamming on the table with your hand still on in the meeting. And everybody else is unarmed. Right? And then you get to call all the shots when the meeting adjourned. All right? Declare how much percentage and all this shit. All right? But now you come back to that same meeting. As soon as you slam that Desert Eagle on the table, everybody slam their ego on the table. Like, yeah, we ready to negotiate now.
wait, what?
Right? Now shit different. You know, when someone disagrees with you all of a sudden. All right? And then they disagree with you, and then the other two people agree with them. Now what? Now some shit, right? And that's the position of Esau in the world. Mainly those here in both Babylon and then those rats over there in the Holy Land.
You said that, I got a quick one for you.
Bring it out.
It's Joel 3 and verse 9. Proclaim ye, oh, you had that?
Yes, I did get that.
Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles,
prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, get Isaiah 4:10. Let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords, your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong, right? See, now the weak is saying they're strong too. Now the weak is ready to fight. You saw what the Lebanese, what the Hezbollah just did to the IDF. See, because the IDF is used to just fight women and children and people that can't fight back. He's like, shit, these niggas got guns, they got drones. Shit, they soldiers. Wait a minute, it's soldiers out here.
Right. Well trained.
Lisa! They got soldiers too, right? No, because you've been used to just, you look through your night seeing goggles and your shit where you can see through the walls. You see nothing but women and children. You kicking in the door like Rambo. You right? But now all of a sudden you got men that's armed and firing back and fighting back. All right? And I ain't gonna lie that I did kind of chuckle when I saw them soldiers hop out their vehicle and then watch that little bitty drone fly right into it.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
And cook their ass.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, the one drones, they don't combat maneuvers, moving along and the drone right over them the whole time. Then one of them look up and then they go off. Took out damn near half of them, yeah. Right? It waited for them. It's like, I'm gonna wait for these. It's like I'm gonna do something. He said I'm gonna do something to make them look up. And so the thing made a noise or something. The dude looked up and it was over.
Yep.
All right?
Fired his ass up, man.
I got a precept, if I may. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 32, verse 2. Son of man, take up a lamentation for Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and say unto him, Thou art like a young lion of the nations. Thou art as a whale in the seas. Thou came forth with thy rivers and troubled the waters with thy feet. Thou foulest their rivers. So for the longest, America, you was a bully. IDF, y'all were bullies. You had big bad America to back up all your bullshit, man.
To fund you.
Weaponize you.
Buying and making weapons.
Yeah.
And guess what, man? They really great at making weapons. It's like right, yeah. No, the Israelis.
They're blessing the sword.
Yeah, but some make them better than others, and what I'm trying to tell you that their rifles and stuff like that are really good, man. All right, they make good shit.
Well, the softer you are, the better your weapon gotta be.
Well, that makes
it
sense.
ain't like you finna run up on
That make
niggas.
total sense.
I always say that the softest nigga gotta have the biggest gun and the most money.
Yeah.
It
The most
ain't like you
clips.
can do shit else.
Yeah, he's a cunning hunter. It's in his spirit, And it says what? You came forth with your rivers and troubled everybody else. So, you came with your military might, your weapons, and you put everybody else in subjection. But the Lord has a plan. This is verse 3. Ezekiel 32 and 3. Thus saith Yahweh power. I will therefore spread out my net over thee with the company of many people, and they shall bring thee up in my net. So you're gonna be finessed. You're gonna be dragged into a war that's gonna lead to your ultimate undoing.
And you guess what? Guess what? There are U.S. talking points, former military men, even men who are still in the military, been warning the administration that that's exactly what's going to happen. All right, because Trump read his stupid ass into, but we know why, because he's a puppet on a string. All right, BB is the puppet master with his hand up his ass. And Trump doing whatever he because he's like, if you don't do this,
we're gonna release those tapes.
Right, we're gonna release those Epstein tapes. Right, and it still didn't help him because everybody found that Melania, was getting passed around. Yeah, you can't hide that. America has a first lady who was, she was a high class escort. All right, she was getting passed around. All right, yes,
An immigrant.
that is the place where we are. That's why she tried to run her mouth and hide it, because the woman that said those malicious things. What was happening was she was telling the truth, and she didn't just say it. She brought forth the receipts because she was doing it with her. All right,
Doing the butt. Ow.
They were young together. All right, they were servicing men together.
Doing the butt.
Right.
Just deep file.
Sex.
Okay. So they try to say those images were AI right.
Everything AI.
Yeah. But that's why they made AI right before this came out.
Yeah, they tried to use the defense that all those images were AI images and not real images. No, man, some of these things were damn near black and white images.
Absolutely.
All right, these you know how them 90s grainy, you know, it's funny. It looked great back in the 90s.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, it looked all
the
low
80s, right? The 80s, you know,
It looked clear as day.
he actually had photos.
Kodak moment.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Kodak. That Polaroid. yeah.
Right. So she got all right. So she got all them Polaroids and all those 30mm, 35mm camera shots of her, you know, her and Melania, you know, all hooked up with different men.
Getting
So
folded
yeah,
like a
so
lawn
you got a
chair by
first. So
Lil Rod.
your first lady was an actual escort.
Yeah.
All right, and that's just what it is.
Blue, I ain't
All right, okay, America, your first lady was an escort, and that's right.
Oh, she's a whore.
A woman of leisure.
Okay,
Yeah, a lady of the evening,
right.
nigga.
She drank a lot of water.
Big bottles.
Men's water.
She had some niggas tricking on her.
Right.
You know?
And let me finish this Ezekiel.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Ezekiel chapter 32, verse 4. All right, I'll start at 3 again. Thus saith Yahweh power. I will therefore spread out my net over thee with a company of many people, and they shall bring thee up in my net. Then I will leave thee upon the land. I will cast thee forth on the open field, and will cause all the fowls of the heaven to remain upon thee, and I will fill the beasts of the earth, of the whole earth, with thee. So what happens when you put a land on, when you take a whale out the seas and you throw them on the land? It's a slow, it's a quick death. All right, and then what happens, man? They're going to be completely devoured by these heathens, man. All right, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to be leading the way, man.
Yep, and he said he's gonna leave you for the fowls of the air. That means the Lord promised these fowls a feast, man.
Great feast.
All right.
Great beast, a great beast.
All right. So that bird, you know, them birds gonna be pecking your eyes out and eating all your soft tissue, man.
Yep.
Okay. They'll be going after your tongue, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Because a lot of you gonna die with your eyes wide open and your mouth open.
Dung and worm.
Book of Isaiah chapter 14, verse 10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us?
Right. They become weaker like as we now. You become like unto us. The nations are now talking shit.
Right.
And now it's confirmed, we knew it anyway, but now it's confirmed that Iran definitely has, you know, the N-word. Okay?
That's funny, that was rebuking.
Okay?
And he was going in. He was like, yeah, all you fucking faggots, you niggers are fucking faggots. And he was going in. He was in the spirit of rebuke down there, man.
Okay?
Lord gonna destroy that nigga. He told the truth. See, soon I feel it. The Lord gonna kill him, man. Go ahead, y'all. Speak the
Continue
real
on.
gospel.
Verse 11. Thy trumpets brought down to the ground, and the noise of thy vows. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
Yeah, so Esau weakened the nations, man. You notice it called Lucifer. Okay, keep going.
For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also among the mountains of the congregation in the sides of the north.
That's here because in the mountains represents large countries, hills represent small countries. And America, up until, you know, governments, and right. So up until recently, America has been that country. Okay, go ahead.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Right.
Go ahead.
They that see thee shall nearly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble,
There
that
it
did
is.
shake kingdoms?
Right, is this the man? Okay, so Lucifer has been identified as a man. All right, what man? Esau, Edom, the white man. Okay, the so-called self-proclaimed. He calls himself that. All right, and I only thing I've seen out here today is white shirts. Okay, okay. I haven't seen I actually haven't seen any white people yet.
That good Christian woman.
Okay, that they lie about that. You know, and I can't say it enough. This whole white black narrative is a social construct created here in America. And I said it last week. I think I said it last week. I always thought that, you know, Cesare Borgia was the greatest witchcraft ever created by Esau Edom, and it's not. It's black and white thing. Right. That is the great, because Jake cannot shake that blackness. If we stop 100 Negroes, so-called Negroes, Israelites today, and heathen, all right, they're gonna all give us the wrong answer. Shalom. Right? They gonna all give you the same wrong answer. They black. All right, and it's like, nigga, you are physically brown. Your skin is brown. You're not black, dummy. They made that up.
Remember, I sent you that message with my kindergarten teacher did to me. When I called her out on it,
She got mad.
she got mad as hell, put me on time. I said, why? I asked her, I said, why do y'all call yourself white? Y'all call them black. And then she don't say, well, that's what we are. I said, well, no, you not. I said, you pink, I'm brown. I'm not black.
Right, and then you were younger, so you probably even lighter. Right? You know, you get darker as you get older. Okay?
I've been Christian my whole life. Put me on time out, bro. She got mad. She showed the true colors. You could see the devil
red.
came out. Yep.
That's demonic.
And,
The devil came out.
and
yeah.
she was in her she was almost in her 70s, if not. She was like,
Oh, so you know she was the daughter of the demon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she probably watched her daddy hang somebody.
Yeah, Colonel Henry ass nigga.
No, she did.
she way older now. Yep.
That's the one on that Edomite.
My older sister was asking one of my younger brothers about skin color. And she was just pointing at different people. And she pointed at me and said, what color am I? And he said brown. And she was like, no, black. And I was like, nah, he got it right. I'm brown.
Right.
So it's a social construct. It's a social construct, man. And the word black has a negative meaning to it.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the magic behind it. All right, and we done did it 1,000 times to give you the definition of black, and it's everything that's dirty, ugly, nasty,
Bliggity, bliggity, black,
immoral,
black.
you know, unrighteous, bloody,
Wicked.
violent.
That negritude.
Right. Okay, and then white is everything that's pure and good. They use those terminologies on purpose and label them to a people that's physically brown, and then label this whiteness to a people that's physically not white. They're actually not white.
I'm gonna read it. I got you. So I'm gonna show the picture for the camera. Going over to the elder, and look how they got the Edomite. Look how they got the Edomite, cause that's what he is. He an Edomite, right? It says black, adjective, opposite of white, dirty, messy, without light, dark, illegal, dim, smuggled, sombre, disastrous.
Sombre means dirty.
Yeah. Small, obscure, sullen,
Sullen also means dirty.
Dirty. Yep.
bad-tempered, angry, horrible, grotesque,
Grotesque. All right, now
malignant.
imagine if they walked around and call you the grotesque people. When they call you black, that's what they call you. Sullen, dirty people.
It's-
Grotesque people. And we do this all the time, and you still got people that want to argue with us.
It says malignant, unlucky, unhappy, depressed.
Wow, all in under the definition of black.
So now we're gonna go to the white. All right. Look at that little tip. Now we're gonna go to the white. He's going in. I claim the slavery too. If that's his daddy, he threw. It said white, color of milk. Man, nice. It said white, color of milk or fresh snow. Innocent, unstained,
You hear
pure.
that? Innocent, unstained. Go ahead.
That's straight folly.
And when you look at the amount of blood that was spilled in the colonization of the Americas from Canada to Brazil, but yet these people are innocent and unstained. Go ahead.
It says pure, unblemished, bright.
Go watch the movie Goodbye Uncle Tom and look at the
Yeah.
you know, any of those slave movies.
12 years a slave.
Tell me these people are unstained.
Django.
All right. Go
It
ahead.
said anti-revolutionary, unsuspicious, reliable.
Oh my God.
So it said opposite of black. So that's another negative definition for blackness. You're unreliable people.
And check it out. It says favorable, honorable.
So if you're black, you're unfavorable.
Yeah.
You're not honorable.
It says honest. Yeah. Honest.
So
Look,
if you're black, you're dishonest.
upright.
So if you're black, You're not upright.
This is my favorite one, and it's a lie. Without bloodshed.
Ooh, wait.
Free from guilt. It said without blood. See, this look, this ain't no shit we just made up, you know. And we don't say this shit just to sound cool. You can't get away from this, man. Hey, get the Jacob and Esau, and he came out red like a hairy garment all over. Get that Jacob and Esau.
Got it.
All right, read it. Whoever got it, read
This
it.
is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 25. He first came out red, all over like in hairy garment, and they called his name Esau.
And that's the color of his pale flesh. All right, his pale flesh is a light shade of red, which looks pink. And when his blood go through him and he get riled up, he look even redder. All right.
It's because Jesus is a parasite like these niggas.
Shut your dumb ass
He
up.
about to get dealt with.
He already in the land of dumb.
No man, he gonna be in the land of getting his ass stomped out. That's what land he gonna be
We
with.
gonna give him some help.
Yeah. We gonna, what he say? We just helped him.
We just gave him
But we just gave that nigga some help.
Right on, man. He might
Yeah.
go through Venezuela, snatch his ass in the alley and roll his ass.
Yeah. So nevertheless, read that Jacob and Esau again, because we gonna get you the true color of these Edomites according to the Bible. And this color is attributed to Esau. All right. Go ahead.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 25. He first came out red, all over like in hairy garment.
All right. So he was covered from head to toe in this redness, just like when you dip a garment in the ancient world. Go ahead.
And they called his name Esau.
Oh, that's Esau. That's why we say Esau, the self-proclaimed white man, the so-called white man. Ain't nothing white about him. All right. If we just took from the definition of white, outside of the one that's saying the color of milk or the color of snow, you couldn't attribute none of those things to the white man. Now, no nation on the planet of the earth, even these other heathens who going into slavery, could place those attributes on the so-called white
I've never
man.
seen an Edomite walk out in the snow and just disappear.
For real.
You just,
I see his ass get redder like Rudolph.
Right, exactly. So like he's like, I can only make it to the snow.
Esau, the
He's
red
just laying in
nose
the snow and you're like,
reindeer.
damn, where you go?
Yeah. You gonna see his ugly ass. Go
Transparent.
ahead.
Like I see your red ass shiver.
Pop.
Right.
Go ahead.
And after that came his brother out, and his hair took hold on Esau's heel.
Uh-huh.
And his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them.
And why didn't it explain the color of Jacob? Because Jacob looked like everybody else. All right, the Lord said he made us out of the dust of the earth. All right? And when you look at the dust of the earth, it's different shades of brown.
Right.
So everybody else on the planet is different shades of brown outside of the so-called white man. Now, due to us laying with these people, and I do lay with the white woman, we have people that come from our lineage that look like Edomites, that look like
We
Moabites.
just watch one walk by.
You know?
You saw that big Edomite with his little tear son.
You know, and vice versa, exactly.
All right, so you got a whole lot of chocolate colored melanated Edomites too.
That's right.
All right, because Esau then laid that's in Matthew. Somebody grab it.
We just
right?
brought this out on Wednesday on
You
the
know,
line.
when it says that,
Yeah,
that
Edomite,
an enemy have done this. All right,
This is
so,
spirit.
So people, and that's another argument you get into as well. You know, these people all on these comment boards, these videos, with this biracial shit. Ain't no such thing.
I hate
man.
that. That's one of the most.
All right, and that's
I
another
hate
demon.
that shit.
That's another demon to fight, because you try to break it down to them. All right, there's no such thing as biracial. You can only be one race.
Especially with these
All right?
blacks.
You no, whatever your father is, that's what you are. End of statement. Regardless of what you look like. All right, you can be a melanated white person. If your father is a so-called white man, then you are a so-called white man, despite how much melanin you got from your mother.
I don't care how
All
exactly.
right? No matter how slanted your eyes are from your mother.
No.
All right, you're still an Edomite, man.
They be trying to do that, man, to uphold the black woman. No, it's as much as our DNA if it is he is and this and that. No,
Shut your
yo stupid ass up. They just do that so
Right.
you can go be a bed wench. Go be a bed wench, but your baby gonna be an Edomite.
Exactly. You gotta understand, a fruit
That's
tree,
right, brother.
a tree does not bear mixed fruit.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
An apple tree is an apple tree. Okay?
And you can tell when the daddy is a Jake or when the daddies need money. Oh, they have a certain look to them when they
Well,
attack.
they got a spirit on them.
Exactly.
Brother just said that he got the spirit on
It's
him.
a spirit on them.
Just tell.
All right.
It be totally different.
I got something real quick. This is when you type in Google, black is a social construct. It says that is correct. Mainstream sociologists, anthropologists, and geneticists agree that race, including being categorized as black, is a social construct. No biological basis. Human genome research has found that there is no genetic marker for race.
That's a very powerful saying right there. There's no genetic marker.
Exactly.
That's not based in fact.
Exactly.
So that's what we're trying to tell you. There's no such thing as black people. They made that up. All right. And when you understand what the definition of black, okay, that's why they call you that.
I'm bigger than black.
The word black is a very bad word. That's why they labeled you that.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
And when you skip down to historical inventions, it says the concept of racial categorization was developed in the 18th century.
Actually, that's a lie.
Right.
It was well, no, it's probably talking about what's his name, Johann Blumenberg.
Yep.
But that title of blackness that was in the 1600s.
All
right. Okay. Yeah, that was that false pseudoscience of Johann Blumenberg.
Right.
Which they still uphold that madness to this day. Some people do.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It said, as a way for Western societies to classify people, organize power dynamics,
there it is,
and justify actions like colonization and enslavement.
There you go. Man, it's just straight total on the
Three-fifths of a man. You can't have no property, can't have no land, can't have no weapons. Yeah, that's subhumanism. Which goes back to eugenics. Yeah, you can't take me to court.
I can do what I want. You can't take me to court.
Well, why you think you never heard of, especially in the slavery days, but after the elders say always the after slavery days, you know, when we couldn't work for them for free and shit no more. You don't hear about serial killers. You don't hear about serial rapists, because they can just take you, lynch you, do whatever you want, and not be held to any type of accountability in the court of law. And that's how we know that Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 68th verse is true when he said, no man shall buy you, going into delivery.
Because Edomites could go and satify that itch just by killing Jakes. Wasn't no internet.
Yeah. What
they
no
just kept you
serial
traveling
killer?
them back roads in the Appalachian Mountains. And, right. So many stories. Hey, look, they got a movie out right now called Apex, man. All right. Hey, that dude, man, and even though that dude that played the Psycho, I believe that dude is Jake, but that's neither here nor there. Watch that movie Apex, man.
What it's on?
All right, it's on Netflix.
Murph got all the shit now. Murph rolling, nigga.
That Apex is a series, and it's got Charlize Theron with her wicked fine ass in it.
That's a wicked ass bitch.
She's
still fine.
She older too. She ain't be young no more. She's still fine.
You notice because you go to the movies a lot like the Murph. You notice she be the pre-girl for the Cinemax.
Yeah.
She be the one walking. She a old nice bitch. Now.
Oh, you talking about
when you show all the previews? That be Charlize Theron.
No, that's not her. That's
who is Nicole Kidman?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I get them confused. That's why I say they gotta be Nicole. But both of them bitches nice, old.
Right.
I need some pictures not to mention.
Nicole faded though, but anyway.
She played in that King Kong.
But this
I look like that gorilla, Mighty Joe
in this
Young.
movie, I ain't gonna tell you about the movie. I'm just gonna tell you what happened. You know, basically, she the apex, the Edomite is the apex, and she goes to this little town where there are just hundreds of missing people. So what happens is when tourists come to this place in Australia, this dude is hunting them down and killing everybody. Then he eating them.
Damn. Apex predator, man.
And then it turns out that he basically plays the game with them. He let them know what's about to happen. All right?
Yeah.
He'll give him a weapon, or I'm gonna give you a head start. You know?
Right. I already killed. Right to your brother.
Right. I already killed. I already killed your man. Your husband is dead already. All right. So I'm gonna give you a 10-minute head start.
Yeah.
Run.
Surviving the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he had a whole cave. You know, he had a whole cave where he had all their bodies hanging up and on the walls, and you know, all these people rotting all over the place.
That's Esau.
Okay?
This is real.
This me.
Shit like this is all over the dark web.
So the thing is that
it's real.
Prior to all these civil rights and all this, all of a sudden it be coming against the law, because before they could, you know, back in the days when they were just hanging Jake every
Me and Charlize Theron.
Yeah. I thought they was all big black. But anyway.
Definitely.
we before they made it against the law, you know, I mean, when you could actually take an Edomite to court, Esau was doing all this without recourse. Yeah. Well, nobody investigating no murder, some disappearing black girl, some disappearing
child
nigga.
molestation.
All right? Because you usually with Jake, with the niggas, they, you know, you just find anybody swinging in the tree.
Yeah.
The girls, you never see them again. Because
Yeah.
why? Because they didn't gang rape them or rape them for weeks at a time. And then when they finally, then they eat them.
After they done seeded her up. You done had about 12 motherfuckers shoot up in this girl, and then they eat her. Then they ingest her.
That shit crazy.
This man is sick.
But you niggas want the white man to make it. You want the
Insane.
Edomites to make it.
Insane. Insane.
In the name of Christianity. No, go ahead, y'all got it.
This nigga worse than Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
They were all Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you know, we used to do a mass-produced T-shirt and just hand it out to Edomites.
Yeah.
We are all Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Hey,
I can LLC it and get us paid. Copyrighted and everything.
And Don
And that
goes
shit
back
through
to
the bank.
red. That Don goes back to red, man. It just shows you that he
Yeah,
was a bloody man. Don Jeffrey Dahmer, his name was a knowing owner. And that's why y'all put him on a pedestal. Y'all done made like how many shows of this Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yes, nigga, she is.
I got a precept. I got a precept to land back because this goes into the curses. With all the free reign that this Edomite had to just rain terror and malice on our people and nothing happened to him.
Nothing.
It goes back to the curses. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 66. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and thou shalt have none assurance of thy life.
That's right, bro.
All right, so hey, that whole period.
That's the spirit. I thought about that scripture earlier.
That whole period. He had free reign to just wreak havoc and malice on our people, man. And he thinks you're not gonna be judged for that.
So, because like you said, when you know, there weren't really no serial killers being followed and studied and hunted unless they were serial killing other Edomites.
Yeah, Jack the Ripper.
Right.
Spirit.
You know,
or
whoever, find out, somebody look up that it was a Polish guy, doctor, the one right down the street here at the World Fair. He killed hundreds of Edomites right here in Chicago. All right, he was hunting women and people at the World's Fair. Had a house with all kind of weird trapdoors and shit in it. Somebody found out his name, and they found DNA. They were doing another case and found his DNA and figured out who he was.
Damn.
Found out his one of, you know, because I think he killed hundreds of people, man. I think he might have killed more people than Jack the Ripper. All right.
H.H. Holmes.
That was his name?
The World's Fair serial killer refers to H.H. Holmes, born Herman Webster Mudgett, who operated in Chicago during the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition. He exploited the massive influx of tourists visiting the city by luring people into his labyrinth mixed-use building, which subsequently earned the infamous moniker, the Murder Castle.
Wow, this nigga
Murder Castle.
was what's the little dude? That's play a game. This nigga was
Jigsaw.
The little dude on the bike.
Jigsaw. Yeah.
This nigga was Jigsaw.
Jigsaw.
That's
wicked
coming up with
as hell.
these movies. See, they be real live.
So he had a whole building, and people get lost in this building, they get put to death and never leave the building.
Joe, this nigga is a demon. So it's going to the Murder Castle. It says Holmes purchased a large lot of land in Inglewood neighborhood of Chicago, built a massive block-long 3-story building that functioned as a pharmacy on the ground floor, a hotel, and living space. He frequently changed contractors during construction to ensure.
Like the movie Hustle.
He's smart. It says he frequently changed contractors during construction to ensure he was the only one who truly understood the building's layout.
Yeah.
So this man was meticulous in this, man.
So people get lost in this building. He just walk in the hallways with a butcher knife, and all of a sudden they turn the corner.
This is
you know.
It says
he was sick.
It says he allegedly used chutes to drop the bodies of his victims into the basement, where he would either cremate them, dissolve them in acid, or meticulously strip their flesh and sell their skeletons to medical schools.
Wow.
Damn.
So you know he was eating them, and you know he was defiling them in the process, man.
Yeah, he was boning dead bitches.
Yeah. are a necromancer. This is American history, man. This is the American Edomite man.
That was the same man that they said read that description of the white man. Again.
And he was probably a Christian.
He was a Polish
Christian. He was a Catholic for sure.
See? He was Polish. He was a Catholic.
It says white. Look at this demon.
Come on, man.
Look at this demon.
He's smiling in your face like that.
Suspicious though.
It says white, the color of milk, fresh snow, innocent, unstained, pure, unblemished, bright, anti-revolutionary, unsuspicious, reliable, favorable, honorable, honest, upright, without bloodshed, free from guilt.
You can stop without bloodshed, free from guilt. Dr. Holmes was the complete opposite of everything that's written about the so-called white man. He's the complete opposite. He was a murderous pig, a filthy murder, and like I said, the numbers of death went into the hundreds, man. That's how they finally caught him. He killed too many people.
Oh, he's an Edomite.
Yeah, I told you. He was.
No, I'm just saying.
We know he.
We gotta.
know this much.
You know.
It's like that
Edomite
video they was showing.
This nigga.
And they were saying black people are so bad discussing what, and then they start showing all of these murderous Edomites.
Yeah.
Right.
No, this is your murderer right here.
Right.
You know.
They did shit to babies, children, they own. Like you said, matter of fact, go ahead, somebody pull up that Family Annihilators.
Yeah.
They don't. That's a title that them and only them own.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they killed a man, they killed his baby.
Yeah, they killed
they killed a woman, they killed the whole family. See, the so-called white man is the devil, man. No matter how much you niggas want to paint it clear, he's the goddamn devil.
One
That's
nigga
it.
thinking about some shit like that, I'm about to just put him in
Yeah,
a
he cut.
building.
He would have been in H.H. Holmes thinking that's his friend.
Like,
I got a good Christian white friend. He went in there with his top hat, blew his hat off.
Bring it out, brother. All right, this
Got his ass
definition.
chopped up.
That's definition of Family Annihilator. AI overview. A family
I got him.
annihilator.
He can stand right there.
A family annihilator is a perpetrator who murders multiple members of their own family, typically a spouse and children, in a single incident. This extreme form of domestic violence is
You got me
known
clean.
as familicide. In the majority of these cases, the perpetrator is a male head of the household who subsequently attempts or commits suicide.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Wow,
They trying to grease it up, man. Research shows the perpetrators of family annihilation are overwhelmingly non-Hispanic white males, typically between their 30s and 40s, man. Don't try to grease this shit up, Esau. No, you good.
No,
you
you
just
good.
reading what Google tried to give you, but they're not going to give you that information openly.
Screenshot that and send it to the Obama shop. That got to go into the evidence folder.
Yeah.
Might even make that a screensaver for the next future video.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You saw the goddamn devil. Yeah, you're not going to grease out of this, man. See, he hates when shame is brought up upon his glory.
You trying to put the grease on?
Yeah. You trying to masquerade under this whiteness, all right? But when your crimes against humanity, women, children, and animals is exposed, now you want to try and deflect and point the finger back. No, man, you're a weirdo, man. All right, overwhelmingly, you're weird, you're perverse, you're disgusting, man.
That's right.
You the damn devil, man. You like to play with little children and shit, bro. What the fuck wrong with you, man? You leave.
How you even gonna get hard, man? Not even I don't even want to fix nothing, man. This man is the devil, man. You look at some kids and thinking about
everything needed to just happen to you, man. You need to get stomped out first and then get put to that. You gotta get a good
you gotta wake
beat.
him up. After he gets stomped out, when he wake up, that's when the rest of the stuff gotta happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let him wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how in the movies when they capture somebody and they be in chains hanging, and then they all sitting around waiting for him to wake up. Oh, there you are. Then they show him the table with all the tools on it.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, you thought this shit was over?
Right.
You need all of that, man. Cause you look what you did to our people, man. You down there trying to.
That's right. That's right. Habakkuk 2. Habakkuk 2 and 16. Straight up.
Obadiah, man. You stood us on the other side. Come on, man. You forgetting about what you did, man.
Look, man, the whole world, look, the
Well,
whole
that wasn't
world is
me.
seeing who the so-called white man
Nah.
is right now.
This is Obadiah, verse 15. For the day of the Lord Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. No, let me read out. This Obadiah 1 and verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame should cover thee, and thou should be cut off forever. Did you brought that violence upon us, man? You really tried to genocide us. You thwarted the affliction. You know, you could have gave a chance to let us go.
And what he didn't do with weapons, he tried to do with science. He tried to use science to commit genocide on us. Right in our faces.
Yep.
All right?
Like how you was talking about that ice cream,
You
how
know?
your homie ice cream is,
Yeah.
and versus the
Right.
versus the.
Because I had given up on ice cream.
I tried to get some ice cream the
Right.
other day. I was at the fucking gas station,
I had given up
look.
on ice cream, man.
and I just looked at it, and I said, "Let me just read this shit," because I done already had a little sugar today, that day. I said, "Let me just read this shit." The shit that was in it, I was vexed. I was vexed. I just vexed. I
Right,
just left.
and that's why you put it down. But see,
Oh, my God.
I go see my man's. He not far from here. I go see him, and I can actually eat the ice cream, and I ain't farting like a fucking crazy man. I'm not shitting myself and stomach all
Your
rumbling.
hands get
Yeah, because
swole.
it got to the point where I would eat ice cream. If I had an ice cream, I had to go like be by myself, right near to it.
Yeah.
Okay, I had to. Okay, I was like, damn, I can't even enjoy ice cream no more.
Yeah,
All right.
unless somebody specially make like that.
And that's just it. And that's that's what we're talking about. And I go be a patron at like this is my guy's spot. So I go to his spot and he make all this stuff homemade with all homemade ingredients, no preservatives, none of that bullshit in it. Because he on that health tip. And it's the best ice cream I ever had, and I can eat it, and I'm not farting like a fucking. My stomach ain't rumbling, and I'm not hugging the toilet.
I went to
Some
one of
days
these Indian
just go
spots
without
and
sugar
made his
for a
own
minute,
ice
like
cream.
3 or 4 days. Your fingers gonna get way skinny. Wow. That was sugar. That's information.
Right, because that means he get ready to try to push his ice cream. That's why he
That's crazy.
he was trying to let everybody know. He make it look, I make good stuff.
Yep, he make his own ice cream.
So, because for those you didn't know, Jake invented ice cream. But then once Esau gets their hand on something, because you go in there and go to the freezing Target, and you go open it up, and you go open up the and read the back of it, and it's gonna be all kind of glycosides and doxycides and all kind of sides.
I want some sides right there.
There'll be about
Big
10,
blue.
about 10, 15 different sides in there. The shit you can't even explain.
Right.
All right.
It's scientific.
In the first word,
Emulsifier.
it's like damn, dinoxide, die. Side. Them two just sound like they shouldn't go together, right?
Yeah.
It just sounds like
Throw
some
some
death,
pig
man.
fat in there real quick.
Right, and
Sugar.
and then somewhere in there it's gonna be some gelatin.
Yeah.
For no reason whatsoever.
100%.
Yep. And some soy.
That's the main one. So
They gotta throw some soy in there too. All right.
It kill your rod, kill your arteries. We
And
was talking about it last
that's one of the
week.
reasons why
Emulsifier.
men have so many problems here in America.
Exactly.
Can't get rid of that gut. Rod failing them at a young age.
Yeah.
All that's because it's the diet. It's the shit we eat, man.
And it's the environment.
You be lethargic as fuck. You wake up some days, you tired. Nigga ain't even did
Esau
shit.
got
I'm
that
tired.
envy, man. So look, when they
Definitely
showed you,
got
what
that
was that?
envy,
Was
though.
that movie? Was that I'm gonna get you, sucker? Or was that Black Dynamite? The whole
Black Dynamite. Anaconda with the
The
anaconda.
Anaconda, right? They look, no, that's a real plan.
Anaconda.
Yeah.
Esau really had a plan to destroy Jake and shrink your ride.
He's doing it now.
And what's her name? What's the little white chick that's always revealing that
Emily Brewer.
That's all the comments that they leave on a comment board.
About that opinion, yeah.
They really do.
She from
have,
Chicago.
They
We might chop up one day.
They really have according to her comment board, white men really do honestly have a penis envy of Jake.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the reason that they don't want to be, and the real reason that they don't want to be with a white woman after they know that white woman has been with an
They know they
Israelite,
can't do it.
they know that they can't measure up. All right, so they work. So it's like, you're compromised.
You know how you a little kid and shit, you put on your daddy's shoes and you like 5 years old.
Yeah.
You run around looking stupid as hell with your daddy's shoes on. That's how it be. That's how they gonna look.
Yeah, man. They're the main.
All these other heathens be like that.
Right,
With they woman.
swimming around talking about ain't no walls, yeah?
Yeah, you like a little kid in your
Have
daddy's
walls for me,
shoes
bro.
looking goofy and shit.
They're the main offenders when it comes to the kid diddling. A lot of the like the bestiality and the sexual perverseness.
It's all in the
from
media,
micropene, man.
And it's usually them.
Yeah, every
all right?
time.
All right, I would say about 99.9% is them, man. Okay. So you know, somebody mentioned it. Get that. I think somebody put it on the comment.
What,
board.
that penis envy?
No, not that, but that shameful spewing upon their glory.
Yeah. Habakkuk 2 and 16.
We gonna shamefully spew on your glory every day, man. All right. Okay, Esau. If those you that are already in the spirit world, rest in peace. Nigga.
That's right.
All right.
Like my daddy used to say, pump. The white man a cream puff. He used to call it cream puff. Big and soft.
Soft ass.
Punks.
So go ahead, bring it out.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be upon thy glory.
There it is, man. So we're bothfully, you know, in the gates of the noble, spewing upon your glory, man.
Exposed.
Because you're a liar and you're exposed, man. You're not special. You're not chosen. You're not the people. The only reason you're in the position that you are because the Lord put you there as punishment to us.
Exactly.
And now with the water of Yahweh, that punishment is up. Right. You about to take your red ass back to where you belong. That's right. On the bottom in slavery and chains.
That's right.
All right?
I want to back that up.
And just know that, you know, for you Edomites out there, you got to heed the woman. You know, you got some sand. You got some rice.
Enjoy that.
You know, you got your little chocolate, you got your little spice.
Yeah.
Enjoy that because it's over.
It's done.
Ain't no more of that, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna be with olive oil or big Birkin. That's it. One or the other, man. Because you would never know what it's like to be an attractive woman, especially an attractive Edomite woman.
Oh man.
You will never see it, because she gotta get took from you. In your face.
The last black woman I dealt with.
And she ain't gonna see the difference is that in the beginning, maybe not now so much, but in the beginning, our women were resisting you. They ain't want to be with you.
Yeah.
All right? Your women, even in captivity, gonna want to be with us.
Always have.
They want to be with us on this side.
Y'all see that time.
And I keep reminding you, and I keep telling you, all right? If we can do what we do now with your women,
oh man,
all right, when we have nothing, how much more when we we have everything?
Get Sirach 10.
I'm getting it right now.
How much more when we have
quick.
everything?
Right now.
Okay. And you know, and that's the thing. I'm just gonna have just because I want them around to click.
You gotta get shamed.
You gotta right. You gotta cook and clean it. Well, actually, I don't think I'm gonna have Edomites in the kitchen
on the premises at all.
But these Edomites gotta see that.
But they gotta. My toilet's gotta be clean.
My
floor's gotta be clean.
By mouth.
All
they
that,
they gotta say, hey, we seen
right?
our women go in the room. You see Salaki, elder. You remember on 12 Years a Slave? He came, his friends came over. He told the nigga his wife, he said, oh, you got your woman up tonight. We gotta shame them, man. Fuck that. All that buck breaking.
Yeah,
y'all
man.
seen Goodbye Uncle Tom, man?
Yeah.
This man, all that buck breaking, all that Willie lynching, that's payback. I want the white woman, nigga.
Yeah.
Ain't no shame in that, man. All you bitch ass niggas out there in Israel, just like these punks, this punk end up getting pegged and teaching marriage counseling. This nigga Alazar, but he telling Jakes they can't get down with the white woman. ISUPK telling niggas they can't. Look, we gonna get down with that white woman, nigga.
Some of us been doing it all along.
I mean, you know shit. What Goldie say? I'm talking about the mother cat. Hey, shit. The last time I dealt with a woman that was a Jake, like a black Jake, it was only because she came in the spot with a white man. She said she was on a date with him, but he wasn't our man. I said, we leaving.
Take that.
We leaving. Right now.
And she left.
Absolutely.
Take that.
I look dead at that punk. Look,
I
man.
said good. Thanks for buying all the drinks, homie.
He definitely bought them
Thanks
drinks.
for the party favors, nigga.
I ain't do shit. I had them arms out, nigga.
Fucking buster.
And that game on.
I said thanks for buying all them drinks.
Suck ass nigga, man. For real, ain't no, you got that Sirach, you backing up the Elder Malcolm.
Sirach 10 and 31.
For real, nigga.
He that is honored in poverty,
We saw a buff.
how much more in riches? And he that is dishonorable in riches, how much more in poverty?
Wow, think about it, man. See, because Esau, look, in our kingdom, you ain't gonna produce no 3 mics. All right, where your Mike Jackson at?
Nowhere.
You so great. Where your Mike Tyson at?
Nowhere.
Where your Michael Jordan at?
Nowhere.
Where your LeBrons and Kobe's at? Where they at?
We got
Nowhere.
Larry Bird. Larry Bird was a nigga.
Right.
Try
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, and Conor McGregor's a nigga too.
That's right.
Now
Blake's
what?
a nigga. Try again.
That's right.
Okay.
Michael Phelps a nigga, shit.
Try again.
And he
Jim
said it.
Carrey.
He said they told him how to get ready. He said you just gotta go in the back and listen to that Future. That nigga Phelps with. That nigga Phelps with. He was. They caught him smoking that weed. That nigga said I had to go in the back and listen to that Future.
He wicked, bro. I was just, I was telling the
Future a
brothers in the
demon.
car, man. The social contract is eroding by the second, man. Hey, look, I get great pleasure out when I'm at work. The white man has to physically peel his bitch off of my flesh.
Come on.
Brother. Physically.
It's see, cause these brothers,
Get over here. Come on.
they doing what I used to do many years ago, man.
We learned from
So,
the best.
I'm
That's
gonna
right,
tell
brother.
you, and I'm talking about in the
great master.
in the Viagra Triangle. We talking about at Hugo's Frog Bar,
Yeah.
at Gibson's,
Yeah.
all right,
Tavern on Rush.
swollen out of control, walking up in the tavern on Rush,
Yeah.
with an Edomite on each arm.
That's
Come
right.
on, man.
All right, and all them rich Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce driving dudes, they couldn't do it.
Lil Rods. No game. No shoulders.
Or they would leave them dudes to come over there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and then the whole bouncing
that.
thing. I worked all them nightclubs, man. You're right. They literally have to peel their
They-
women off, man.
It happens to me
And I
every
have to tell you,
night.
you need to go back over there with your husband.
Every night.
Yeah.
Baby, hey,
Right?
come on. Let's fucking go right now. Come on. She, no, but I just
No homo.
no.
They be. Then you know you on swole when they start to.
Bro,
Because they feel it.
bro.
They feel the
About
density.
She just like, oh,
Yeah.
They start feeling
Man.
their shape and feeling them hard
They
abs
know
and-
Esau don't feel
Yeah.
like that.
Exactly.
Then they feel that skin, that nigger flesh.
Come on, man. Coconut oil.
I keep a jar of Vaseline around, nigga.
She get wet.
Oh, man.
She just thinking about it.
She's soaking.
Okay.
You right, boy. Shit, I had a few of them, man.
Yeah.
You got something else? We gonna get ready to wrap. You got
I
something?
got
brother?
something.
Bring it out.
You read the Ciroc? Right? I
No,
got
I'd
this
rather
real
enjoy.
quick.
We ask you, and I know some watching get mad, and
Good.
they planning our demise. The
Script-
Lord planning your demise.
The scriptures say with a stammering lip and a lip and another tongue, we gonna speak to everybody, and that goes into mocking them. But we only telling you the truth. This is Isaiah 47. Exactly. This is Isaiah 47 and 8. It says, therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that says in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood, and they shall come upon thee in their perfection. So the Lord is bringing all this judgment and shame on this man in perfection, man.
Imperfection. Now, you know what? What you got?
I got a little more to this.
No, that's not what I want you to get. Isaiah 14:21 in the NLT finish.
Con. It said, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thy enchantments, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, and thou hast said, no, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge it have perverted thee. And this is talking about the so-called white man here in Babylon.
100%.
It says, I'm thinking about the definition, man. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me.
And that's how he feels. He is, and none else beside him. Go ahead.
Therefore evil shall come upon thee, and thou shalt not know from whence it rises.
So the Lord just gonna swarm you, man. It's like the dude in his phone on the bus stop.
I don't
Right,
never
he
do
don't
that
even get to
shit.
look up somebody that's still on the back. His
Back
phone-
not against the wall.
Right.
My daddy told me that when I was a little kid, nigga, you go somewhere and stand, nigga, you stand with your back on the wall, man. Cause 3 of them might be coming.
Wise counsel.
Said, nigga, you don't stand there with your pants hanging down, your ass looking down. He said, nigga, you stand right there with your back on the wall.
Yep.
Cause 3 of them might be coming. It says, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thine enchantments. Hey, see if all this bullshit work, all this Illuminati
Your
magic, technology.
Pseudoscience.
That's right. Pseudoscience, AI.
Per capita.
See,
right.
see if this witchcraft work. Oh, the second son.
Yeah, man.
Hey, the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is coming to destroy you.
Yeah,
It
right.
says, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so, be thou shall be able to profit. If so, thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, all your witches, The monthly pronosticator stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Because famine is coming into America.
Right.
Grape is coming to America. Death, thermonuclear missiles, the four-sword judgment, starvation.
Watch that trailer for Dog Stars. All right.
The one where they on the plane.
And then ask yourself, where were you when the world ended? All right. But go ahead. Go ahead and get that. Bro.
I could read a little more, but you can go ahead.
Go ahead and finish it. Bro.
All right. It says, "Behold, thou shalt be as the stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame." And that's going into thermonuclear missiles. That's going to hit America.
You're not going to get away from the reach of the Lord, man.
That's right. Thermonuclear.
The Lord got a jab and an uppercut that's out of this world, literally.
That's right. It says, "There shall not be a coal to warm at all, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter. None shall save thee."
Ain't nobody gonna save you or have pity for you. There's gonna be no mercy, man. And Lord's not gonna have any mercy for you nor your children.
That's right.
That's the scripture, man.
He said if his
See,
children
you
be
use this Bible
multiplied,
as a weapon. You're right. We were never meant to be able to read.
Exactly.
But now we can read and see through your lies, man. All right.
That
We
nigga
done
preaching.
pulled back the veil on all your false history. You pretending to be somebody that you're not. All right?
Everybody
You're
that you're not.
exposed now. All right. Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21 in NLT. Kill this man's children. Let them die because of their father's sins. They must not rise and conquer the earth, filling the world with their sentence.
So they're not going to fill the world with city anymore. Go ahead. That dude, man.
He definitely a nigga though.
Go ahead. Finish, brother.
This is what the Lord Yahweh's heaven's army say. I myself have risen against Babylon. I will destroy its children and its children's children, says the Lord Yahweh.
So the Lord get ready to wipe Babylon out, and especially you Edomites, man. Hey, so with that, man, we're going to give all praises, all honor and glory unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakadash.
Kwam Yasharallah,
Kwam Yasharallah.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
What page that's on?